Hey, Paul here. Hey, woke up this morning pretty early and couldn't go back to sleep. Okay, I was thinking a lot about just today, this school year, about everything, and I prayed. And while I was praying, I'm not saying I heard the words directly, but something just told me to tell my story. And I do have a story. I think about it a lot. So I'm not here to offend anybody. I don't want to make someone think something that I'm not. I'm not doing this for attention or anything else. I just want to tell my story. And believe me, I've sat there and I argued about not wanting to, because there's definitely merit there. But I'll tell it. And if you want to listen, listen. In 03 and 04, I was part of a program, kind of a teaching teachers program in Kabul, Afghanistan, through the Center for Initial Private Enterprise. Okay, I was picked out of all the teachers in the United States because, well, I was the guy that married. I was his nephew, so that helped out. But I went to Afghanistan, spent the summers there, and then I'd come back and teach as part of the program in Afghanistan. They wanted actual teachers. They didn't want people with degrees. They wanted teachers. So I was there. And if you've ever been to Afghanistan in the 70s, it was a beautiful place. It was called the Paris of Southwest Asia. But it, when I was there, it was destroyed. Western Kabul was just flat. Just flat. When we bombed it, everyone's bombed it. It was a scary place. It still is. I haven't been there in a while, but it still is. Cat. I began working with the program. I'd go to schools and I'd help them put them in some business education programs, some leadership stuff through the universities, and it was good. In the mornings, sometimes we get security briefings, and through DynCorp, through Kenny, is a friend of mine, and they run a security company there, and we were told on this one specific day not to go to Ensway Wat, okay, because there had been some UN vehicles went through there. It had rocks thrown at them. And well, there were some U.S. soldiers that had been ambushed there. There had been a firefight. It was kind of a scary place. And to put you back in time, this is back when a lot of trouble was going on with the Koran and protests and riots and stuff like that. And it was a good place. But I found myself in a vehicle. And we used to take two vehicles in case one broke down or got blown up or whatever, and you could hop in the other one and go. But I found myself in the vehicle as the only English speaker, and I was trying to tell them not to go to Ensway Wat, but they were talking, and we ended up going to Ensway Wat. When we got there, Muhammad, who was the principal, he looked surprised, and when we drove up, there was already a group of probably about 30 people outside, and he looked surprised, and he grabbed me, and they put me in the office, and they talked, and they took me up into a classroom on the far side away from everybody, and I was there for a while, and then I could look up, and while I was sitting in the classroom, these students, all eyes were kind of on me, and there was about 5 teachers. They were there talking about me, and I just know all of a sudden they grabbed me, and as they grabbed me, I could see, we were on the 2nd floor, and I could see that there was a crowd out beneath us, and the building had been partially destroyed. It was only like a third of the building, or a third of a room, but the rest of it was open to the air. But there's a crowd at the gathering, and they were chanting, and they took me and they ran me through that crowd, and just kind of bulldozed their way through, and then they hid me in the office, and they were there for a while, and then our guard came in, Shakur was carrying an AK, and he just kind of looked at me. Shakur it's another story for another time, maybe, about Shakur. Amazing guy. But he walked me outside, and German ISAF was there. And I just remember looking at this young guy, probably about 18, and he was on the turret. And he's sitting up there, and he's just looking at me, and he's like scared. And there's probably 100 people there. And they're all chanting, and Shakur is sitting there, and he's got his AK out, and Noor, our other guard, he's there, and he's got a pistol out, and they put me in the vehicle and we speed away. Good day, we made it. Next day, I was determined. I was decided. I was 30 and unmarried, and I wanted to make a name for myself. So going back. So I went back, and that's where I walked. And it was good. It was good. It was a good month. We helped a lot with those kids. A lot of love, a lot of stories. Some of them I'll never forget. Whole time there was some nervous tension. Have you ever seen the movie 12 Strong? Abdullah Nostrum, he was my main boss, my Afghani boss, and he's in that movie, a warlord, and he's an amazing guy. I didn't find out till later that he'd actually went back and kind of told him that I was protected, which was good. I went and thought I'd done a great job. Okay, proud of myself, thought I was going to make my name for myself. I came back home to the United States and began teaching, and I got a phone call. And Muhammad, and a month later, I remember I was outside and walking on the phone, and Muhammad had been taken out in front of his students by the Taliban and shot. And I just remember falling on my knees and just, what do you do? Well, for about 5 years I drank. I drank before, but I drank. Now I had a reason to. And I'm not saying anything about overcoming. I do know that the one thing that saved me was my wife and church. And, yeah, she saved me. Church saved me. God saved me. Okay, another story. I'll talk to you. If you want to talk about that, I'll talk about that. Guys, we're in a war. And if you don't believe that, war's all about fear. And we've got a lot of scared kids, a lot of scared teachers, And the one thing I do know is that we're going to win. It's going to be through each other. We each have our own role. Admin has their job. They're going to equip us with as many tools as we can. I was also in the military, and I was on a ship, and we had sub-rock, ASRock, 5-inch, 50 cal, M60s. We had all sides. We even had sticks. I remember we had sticks. We trained with sticks they were batons, but all types. Admin's job is keep Epic alive. Just look at the press if you don't think we're in a war. We are under constant attack, and their job is to make sure we do good on the test, make sure we meet all those expectations, and we go above and beyond. And it's a good thing. Our job is the ground troops, the teachers, is to get in there and teach. And everything's against us. Okay? It's a climate of fear. And we're going to come under attack. And it's not going to be a physical attack. It's going to be right here. Thinking that we're not good enough, thinking that this is too much, I can't do it. Sorry, my cat. One thing I know is this. I know that we have each other. And we have a world of experience. We're very young, but we've been here 10 years. And, we have a lot. I just encourage you, okay? If you're going to be a soldier, communicate. Talk. If you're a veteran teacher, Zoom. Just get on Zoom and get some of those new teachers and say, here's how I do it. Support your principal. Okay, Epic pays a lot of money about leaders, but I'm thinking really followers are what gets the job done. There's only one leader. There's one principal. There's 25 teachers. And we need to follow. We need to do what they say because there is a war, and we need to meet all those demands. We need to do all that testing. We need to do all that stuff to the best of our ability. But we also got to meet those needs of those kids because that's what it comes down to. That's what the war's fought. That's who the war's fought for. Guys, I'm just saying, reach out. Okay? I don't even know if I'm going to send this, but I made it. Part of it's done. And I got the internal struggle of if I send it or not. But if I can be of any help, let me know. If you can be of help, that's your mission. Help those new teachers, help each other, lean on each other, go and chat, be there continuously. This is the only group I've ever seen that it's not uncommon at 8 o'clock to get a text. How about this? What are we doing with this? Blah, blah, blah. What about this? It's more than just an 8 to 5 job. It's a good job. Good thing is we're winning this fight. Have a good day. Bye.